Hello, welcome to this video, which is going to be on my YouTube analytics. Yeah, again, it's a thing that's been done many times by many YouTubers, but I find it kind of fascinating to, actually look into the numbers of these things and, you know, actually see, what, the numbers are, and it's just interesting to look through all this stuff, like all the different statistics and analytics, and it's just interesting. So it's an overdone thing, but at least that there's one thing that makes this unique is not for the right reasons, but my YouTube warning, which is probably made everything less than it usually is. So I'll probably do a second video at some point on this because of my YouTube warning. I think it's definitely made things go in the negatives a little bit, lost in some areas, which sucks, but you know, it happens. But it's annoying that I couldn't do anything, to stop me from getting the warning because it was someone else that, did the bad thing. And yeah. And 3 months is, a quarter of a year. So, you know, you know, in terms of, digital years, you know, that's a long time. Like, that's, going to have a huge impact on, my channel's, I guess, future. But nonetheless, I've pushed through the darkness, or trying to push through it, which, funny enough, darkness, living darkness, you know, and my Amori about what thing, just came out, and I have. Why did that open? How did I accidentally do that? I don't know. I better remember to, type this out while I can. But yeah, especially since I'm calling, something in Amori the living darkness, because it looks the same. Always the same, like key, like things are the same. And maybe it's just a coincidence, but it's still very funny. Anyway, and me being, crazy, let's have a proper look at these. At least my watch time has stayed about the same, a little bit below average, but it's fine, you know, or on average, I don't know. That one's definitely below average, you know. But yeah, let's actually have a look at the. Look at that huge spike. And that was probably. That was probably right before. Yeah, that would have had to been. Was that right before? Need a longer graph. Last 90 days. Yeah, usually it does go up and down, but I was, I think, doing better before the onset of, my warning, which kind of sucks, but that's life. I mean, in my lifetime, well, that's not lifetime, that's the last year. I mean, you know, this is my, like, I guess, you know, usual. What the hell happened here? Is that related to this video? Because I don't know why, but this video does insanely well constantly. Like, it's my one outlier amongst all my videos. Yeah, it was probably that video. You know, views over time. And some of the ones that have gotten more views than others. Last 90 days. Lethal Company being there makes sense. The thing related to, my current situation. Mad Scientist Frank. Crazy that one made it. Um, then a short, of course, shorts are very popular. My tribute to Matt Pat, that's quite obvious. Sand is always popular. Ruby AMV, that makes sense. Another short with Henry Stickmin, I guess that makes sense. TGs, I guess, because the TGs are basically like the Sentry Girls, because that's a meme. And then there it is. It always performs really well. You'll probably always see Yoda's face somewhere. But yeah, going like last 28 days. Yep, yeah, makes sense that Narrow Escape is doing the best. Last week, 24 hours, doing the best of them all. Interesting, my experimental stuff is doing well, I suppose. Especially since that's an experimental one. That's also an yeah, my projects usually do well. And lifetime. Obviously, there's 0 all the way here because that's before I start uploading content. And then, over time, it has gone up a little bit. But yeah, it's interesting to see all this stuff. See it all. See everything. But and yeah. Let's look at content. All right. like average viewership. Yeah, again, viewership is, highest at the start, lower over time. So, that's pretty normal. How about the shorts? Does shorts even... Oh, it shows how many viewed and how many swiped away. I wonder how long until people start incorporating that into their shorts. Because you know how people always bring up the percent subscribe thing. I feel like inevitably it's going to become a trend where people start to bring this up at some point. But right now, I don't think it's going to happen because shorts are, only 60 seconds. So you're wasting precious seconds on mentioning it. But once shorts are longer, it could accommodate for, you know, mentioning things like this. Because everyone always likes to mention, the percentage subscribed. So, what if this becomes a trend? That's my bold predictions, and I feel like I may be right. I could be wrong, but I feel like knowing, how YouTubers usually operate, I feel like that's going to be a thing that they'll bring up because they don't usually bring up analytics stuff, but the percentage of how many people are subscribed is one that's commonly brought up. So I feel like that's going to be a trend. Yeah. How about my live streams? So, yeah. So, the most I ever had was 7 viewers at once. Wow. I wonder what stream that would have been for. Because, yeah, again, I'm not always, paying attention to the number. And the average is 0. It's probably, 0 point, something. But it probably just rounds like up or down to, you know, the nearest number. So the nearest number is 0. Yay. This is why I'm probably, never going to get, 3 concurrent viewers on Twitch. It's like an impossibility unless you have like already established, you know, you know, brand and channel and whatever, it's like impossible. So yeah, not to ruin anyone's hopes and dreams, but trying to get a Twitch affiliate is beyond impossible. And posts, yeah, not really much to post. Total 15 likes, yeah. Alright, let's look at audience. This one should be interesting. This should have some interesting, stats. There it is. There's that stat I mentioned earlier. How many people are, alright. Not enough data down. But there it is. I'll look at the left ones first and then the right one. So for users, mostly male, which I I guess makes sense. I'm a male, so I guess that would make sense. And my content, it's, technically has violence, whatever. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Most viewers are around my age because I'm 21 turning 22. Uh, and yeah, then gets lower and lower, and yeah. Most people are from the United States. That makes sense. As that's usually, I guess, the biggest market. Then Australia, obviously, because I'm Australian, so it, probably helps. Um, then United Kingdom, Canada, Russia, interesting. Russia's number 5. Especially since I know some of my videos aren't available in Russia because of copyright. Um, yeah. And the percentage of people that use, subtitles. So that's interesting. I don't really subtitle my stuff unless it's like music video in a different language, otherwise it's left untouched. Anyway, search. Okay. I guess this is a way to research stuff, like to, see what sort of topics may be good to cover, I guess. Interesting. The actual, views and stuff are always, I guess, you know, vary, but, yeah, that's a look at, the usual, I guess, views and stuff. Well, I already looked at views, comments. I don't always reply, but I do read them. I didn't like that one. I find that one quite funny. I forgot to like that one. But yeah. Like, technically, as you can see, I've liked them. I don't always reply. But yeah. And there's Judgmental Crew. Go subscribe to Judgmental Crew's channel. They make good content. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So nothing's, technically copyright just with copyright it's a bit weird, like, yeah, no impact. It's interesting to see, you know, when and where copyright stuff is. Wow, it's been I guess in terms of my schedule, like 18th of April compared to, it's been, I think that's not too long, but been a bit since the last technically copyright thing. And look, I'm slowly getting closer to the goal, getting closer to 500. So yeah, thank you always if you have subscribed. Definitely helping me get closer to that goal. It's going to be a lot harder for this goal though. Like, public watch hours, you know, takes quite a bit. I'm only 1/3 there. So, in terms for that, yeah. So I'll definitely have one request when the time comes, which would be rewatch my stuff, or, you know, watch my stuff, or, you know, share, you know, my stuff. Because that'll help me. Which, this one's only for memberships. I wonder what I would do for members. Because I already do, like, so much, like, yeah, again, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, videos a day on average, which is a lot by any standard. Like, the most, you know, back in the day was 2, but here I am doing 4 like a madman. But obviously that's, you know, not sustainable and eventually will end, which I'll, yeah, again, show how close it is to ending, because I usually show that, but yeah. Otherwise, yeah. Yeah. But here's the insane schedule again. Which at this point, I think I've dipped. Yeah, I'm starting to dip, wait. Oh yeah, I'm still over 200. I thought I was dipping under 200, but still over 200, which is still a lot by any case, but yeah. Soon enough, this will end. Like, eventually, sooner or later, it'll be over. The end of, you know, my insane schedule. the peak was 650, and I figured I you know, I realized I was probably never going to beat 650. So I made the video at the time, and I made it at the right time, because immediately after was the beginning of my sort of decline. And now we're here clinging on. Well, I guess it depends on when you would consider clinging on as clinging on, but soon definitely we'll be clinging on to the last drop. I mean, there's technically one that'll stay scheduled for a long time, because it relates to my version of Unit Anish. But yeah. But yeah. But anyway, I hope this was an interesting video to look at the analytics, get to see, this, and, get to see it all, and I'll probably do it again at some point, probably in May, after my warning is over. So, yeah. Yeah. So, definitely will be back around in May. And, yeah. Like, hopefully, all goes well in the future for me. But yeah. Either way, thank you all for watching. Thank you if you subscribed, and yeah. That was my analytics. And I'll definitely probably do it again, maybe. I mean, it depends, like if it doesn't significantly change, there's no point to doing it. But also, I feel like it'd be an interesting comparison to do before and after, the warning. I guess time will tell if I do it or not. But yeah, for now, that'll be it. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and peace. Until next time.